According to important new information, the Federal Reserve is aiming for XRP to be used all over the world in line with the ISO 4217 standard. Please remember the times. It is expected to be put into use in the US on December 31, 2023. I have an official record because of the hard work of an independent researcher, so this isn't just a rumor. Everyone else may be quiet about it, but trust me when I say that. Huge plans are being made behind the scenes. The biggest bankers in Japan have turned on XRP for cross-border payments. Ripple is aligning with the US for CBDCs, and both the SEC and Congress are taking steps to deal with SDR and liquidity problems. There's also talk that the price of XRP could hit a record high of $10,000 per unit. There's going to be a big change in the way money works. Please wait a moment. That's only the beginning. We will be talking about a lot of new updates that came out today in today's class, with the proof easily visible for you to look over. We're glad you found MoneySide, a good place to learn about XRP. Get involved with our community by giving us a following and turning on alerts before we talk about these things. And a really cool XRP offer is about to start. You can put your hat in the ring in just 3 easy steps. Don't forget to do all of that. By putting the word MoneySide in the comments, you can secure your spot. Companies that deal with money are betting that XRP will hit new highs. I'll explain why in a moment. All of this points to the expected change. The Federal Reserve is about to put a lot of weight on XRP. Now that we've reached the main point of our talk, let's begin. Type, "What is the world's bridge currency?" into Google, or even better, use what looks like Google Bard. XRP will be the answer you get. But it's not the name that makes or breaks the deal. It's the ISO number. Getting the ISO 4217 approval gives XRP a unique name that makes it stand out from other digital assets. Let's look at the second picture and talk about this some more. When you look into Federal Reserve ISO 4217 cash, the pieces start to fit together. Based on the ISO 4217 standard, each foreign currency is given a 3-letter code. This is really big. XRP is now officially a world currency. It is about to spread to all other currencies that follow the ISO standard, like the euro, the British pound, the US dollar, the yen, and many more. Things start to get interesting when you ask the horse's mouth for proof. In my search for solid proof, I came across the Federal Reserve's own resources. Our researchers' hard work paid off when they created a screenshot that completes this complex puzzle. Get ready for your world to turn upside down, because this info ties up all the loose ends in the story. As we make our way through the complicated currents of digital banking, we have come to a realization that comes straight from the digital doorway of the Federal Reserve. It's pretty clear from the site. To tell the difference between the US dollar and the Japanese yen, each has its own 3-letter ISO 4217 code. What other digital token fits into this same category? XRP, which was shown very clearly in the same group. In our virtual reality world, we can see it very clearly. Proof that is easily shown. We're not just spreading stories. The Federal Reserve logo is a sign of power, and we're going to talk about it here. The website's information was last changed on October 24, 2023. It's interesting that this news comes just one day after the US dropped its case against Ripple in Congress, approved the use of XRP by financial institutions in their deals. There is a pattern to how things are going here. We can see the carefully planned evolution of the banking system taking place right in front of our eyes. People are talking about how many transactions will be recorded on the XRP system around the world. This means that the rumors that XRP could go above $10,000 are based on facts, not rumors. When we're talking about quadrillions, a $10,000 XRP doesn't seem impossible. Compared to other things, it looks like a great deal. If we step back and look at the bigger picture, we can see more than just the relationships that Ripple is making. This is about how trustworthy financial sites can be checked. Uphold is an example of something that isn't just for XRP. It has a huge amount of XRP, more than $1 billion worth. To be more exact, Uphold's holdings are truly amazing in terms of their value and number. It has invested almost $1.28 billion in XRP, which is 740% more than it has in any other cryptocurrency. Why does XRP have such a big bet? Tokens of any kind won't work for the banks. They need one that can support the world's huge banking systems and is set up to be very valuable. A value of $10,000 isn't just wishful thought if XRP is about to be used for high-level transactions in the financial world. It looks like the foundations for a new era of useful money are being set. Some people think that XRP's value could soon go over $10,000 per unit because it is expected to play a part in central bank-issued digital currencies. KBTs, we are keeping an eye on this chance. This idea is supported by an official statement from the Federal Reserve as part of their backing for XRP's implementation around the world in line with ISO 4217, which should happen by the end of 2023 in the US. All the proof that is needed to show how important this growth is there. There's some interesting price guesses today, but that's not the main point of the session. The shocking idea of a deal between Ripple Labs and the SEC is being talked about. Because of this deal, the long-running case may finally be over. As XRP becomes more useful, its value may rise very quickly. The information being shared is not just a tease. The settlement offer has been sent to the CEO of Ripple Labs and is ready to be approved at any time. We are ready to give you the exact paperwork and proof you need. There is nothing new about putting the spotlight on a settlement deal. Judge Torres has given the SEC until November 9, 2023 to settle the dispute without going to court. This is a strong nudge. Found themselves in a dangerous situation. The SEC then called an emergency meeting to talk about important topics like institutional settlements and legal remedies. What happened to it? Ripple Labs turned down the SEC's huge settlement offer of $770 million because they wanted to end the case. Ripple, however, was brave and turned it down. President Joe Biden is the one who made the big change in the XRP story happen, whose orders about to be signed could have a big effect on XRP and other digital currencies. Because this order was coming soon, a second, much cheaper settlement offer of $20 million was made to Ripple Labs. A crypto lawyer named John Deaton says that Ripple will almost certainly accept this deal. If they do, the legal drama between Ripple and the SEC will finally end. But this order is only the start of what we will talk about today. We are looking into the details of the situation very carefully, taking a look at the recent rise in XRP market activity, a 10% rise in just one day, and thinking about the chance that the elusive $10,000 level may be reached. After President Biden's important executive order, the stakes have been raised and the pace has sped up. An outside researcher has proven that the Federal Reserve's use of XRP around the world is in line with the ISO 4217 standard. This is what the directive was meant to do. As soon as this bill is signed into law, the US will start